Now we have to talk about two major things that can happen in life when you're young that are not pretty: toxic friends and obnoxious bullies.
We've been there, but you can use a secret superpower that everyone has to make a positive difference in your life.
You don't have to wait until you're older to change your world. You can literally do it right after you listen to this episode.
Hey guys, we're back with Voices with a Heart, and I'm Raina Hudson with
Jet Walker.
And we're going to be covering a very personal topic right now.
We're going to be talking about the power of kindness. Now, when I say like the power of kindness, everybody's like, oh my God, My Little Pony, friendship is magic, yippee! Like stuff like that, right?
Yes.
But really, truly, in all honesty, kindness is a superpower and can totally be used to your advantage and the advantage of other people around you. I want to dive into supporting mental health, real friendships versus toxic friendships, bullying, and advocating for other people, right?
Yes.
So in today's culture, people often think it's better to be like nonchalant, right? Like you want to be nonchalant, you want to be just like cold. Like in today's society, people view kindness as a weakness.
I think a lot of people take away the kindness as a good thing, because I think that kindness is a really great thing, but a lot of people think, oh, maybe if you're kind, you're weak. And you're definitely not weak from being kind. I think you're even more of a stronger person if you can be kind to others, because that shows that, you know, you're secure in your own self. I think a lot of people don't show kindness if they're not secure in who they are.
Right.
And so for me, I've always got taught when I was little, my family, my mom always told me to be kind to others and always help others be able to have that person that can always have determination but also believe in them. So always helping others and always believing in other people.
For sure.
Yes.
For sure. I think part of that kindness is weakness thing is that people who are really kind, sometimes other people take advantage of that, you know?
Yes.
Like, let's say you're stuck somewhere and you're like, oh my gosh, my car broke down. I don't have any gas. Like, what do I do? Someone calls you up, like you call up someone you know, and then they're like, oh, I could give you like $20. Like, I'll Zelle you right now to get some gas. And you're like, oh my gosh, thank you. And then that person keeps going back, hey, can you give me $20 for this, $20 for this?
Yes.
And then they keep giving and giving and giving, but they're not getting anything in return. So the key to balancing that kindness, it's a word called reciprocity. That means that what you do to other people, they do back to you, right?
Yes.
So it's not like you're keeping tabs on the good deeds that are done within a friendship, as long as it kind of equals out, like this person puts effort into you and it's matching the effort that, you know, it's going back and forth.
Exactly, because you kind of want it to be equal. You want it to be, you know, healthy. Not just you doing something for other people, but also having that in return with your friends or your family or anybody that you have around.
Absolutely. And it doesn't even have to be in just like favors and whatnot. It's about energy, like matching someone's energy. Like you want to be like on the same page as them emotionally, energetically. And it's always nice when you can tell when you're operating on that wavelength. And I definitely think kindness plays into that.
Exactly.
Now, on the same like vein of like friendships, how can you like spot a toxic friendship? How do you know when a friendship is toxic?
I think it definitely is not easy because especially when you're younger or you're a teen, you're always thinking maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm the person that's making this friendship not work. But I think really figuring out what that person is doing for you and that person making you feel a certain way, or is somebody making you feel more down, or if they're hurting you. I think just finding different ways to look at it. For me, when I'm in a friendship with somebody, I want to see what they're doing for me, also the love that they put out.
Yes.
And seeing if there's any negativity or anything like that over there.
Right.
But I think always just spotting how much energy they give into the friendship and how much you do. So it's kind of supposed to be equalized, something that's healthy and something that you don't even have to think about questioning.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you think about that?
Like it should come like naturally. So I'm a drum major at Florida Atlantic University of the marching band. It's an ensemble of about 120 people. So, you know, sometimes things come up like two members get into an argument or disagreement about something, and it's all about keeping the peace and making sure everyone's opinion is respected, right? Because everybody has an opinion.
Right.
Everybody's opinion is not correct. There are going to be a lot of different opinions, and obviously not all of them are going to be correct. However, it's important to make sure that everybody feels seen and heard when it comes to certain issues that come up. And I think a big part of kindness is, like listening to other people, making them feel heard, making them feel like you truly understand where they're coming from. Even if you don't really agree with it, it shows fundamental respect to show that you're hearing them out and hearing those different, opinions.
Because you don't want to cut them down or make them feel like their opinion is less than what they feel, always just listening and having that, heart to be able to let somebody else speak. And even if it's wrong or right, just always letting other people have their own voice.
Yes, absolutely. And, you do have to advocate for certain things. Someone may disagree with what someone in the leadership team has to say, even though that's coming from a good place and it's for the whole benefit of the whole ensemble. Have you ever had to, stand up for yourself or for a friend in that sense?
I definitely have. I've had to stand up for myself in so many ways with, having learning challenges and having dyslexia and going to schools and having a lot of people bully me and not think that I could really do a lot of things. A lot of people thought that I wasn't smart and that my brain wasn't working, even though it's just dyslexia.
It's just different.
It's just a different way of reading.
Yes.
It's a different way of learning, but it's not something where you could judge somebody off of because you don't know what that person is going through. I was going through a lot and I had somebody bullying me and I had to stand up for myself.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've actually also gone on this YouTube channel called Love XO.
Oh, wow.
And they get millions of views.
Oh my gosh.
I've been able to help other kids and other people around the world know that, your challenges or anything that you're going through, nobody should ever judge you by that. Mm-hmm. They should look more into who you are and talk to the person instead of judging somebody by, what you think. I think just being able to meet somebody, talk to them, figure out what they're going through or how they're feeling is more important than just judging somebody.
Raina, I just love our time together. Did I tell you that?
Oh, thank you. Me too. It means a lot to me, and I hope our listener gets as much out of it as I do.
I can't wait to do this again. I'm Jet Walker.
And I'm Raina Hudson.
And this is Voices with a Heart.